Hi, I'm Nick and this is the TBT channel. On Friday I went to my favourite gun shop at Chavonceau, half an hour north of Bordeaux, half an hour south of Angoulême, just off the N10 easy access, because I heard that they had a few boxes of vintage scopes. Used scopes had come in for sorting. So I went down there rather excitedly, clutching my birthday money to see what I could find, because I'm a few scopes short for what I want for my guns that I shoot on a regular basis. I need to do a few swapping things around to get it right. We'll be doing a video on that, or videos on that, in the coming days, I am sure. So I went down there. When I got there I thought, oh, this might be interesting to some of you. So I just recorded it. It's just on my mobile phone, so it's not very good, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. But there you go. I thought it might be interesting to you, having a nose around through the boxes at the scopes, different guns available, things like that, and a couple of odd things that maybe you don't see every day. Please like, subscribe, hit notifications and enjoy the film. Well, here's the thing. I've got to the gun shop and I've been let loose in here. Because it's my birthday, I'm allowed to have a look around and see what there is. I've got no tripod, I've got no microphone. I haven't even brushed my hair, look. So it's going to be a bit of a thing, but we'll have a look and you can see kind of what I deal with when I come to the shop to find things to repair. Now, this is the repairs shelf. So we've got everything from whatever that heap of crap covered in dust there is, to we've got, that's the little 22 that I brought home a few weeks ago to make an extractor for it. We've got 410s, we've got an old black powder gun there. Down to, now you see there's a lever action. I told him I wanted a lever action, he has got one, I'll have that. I'll have that before I go home. And on that side, it's just shotguns on that. I'll have to get back so you can get more scale. But that's just shotguns. And this isn't the stock, this is just stuff that's yet to be sorted. But what he has told me, so I actually came down here because it's my birthday. I saw they had some scopes come in, so I said, I want a couple of scopes. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes of scopes. And he said I can go through them and have which ones I want, tell him how much the rest are worth, which is nice. Look at this, look. Now, this thing here, I don't know how to get a sense of scale into that. It's next to a 12 bore. The one next to it's a 12 bore side by side. That thing there, that behemoth, that monster, is 10 kilos of 2 bore. It's a black powder 2 bore shotgun. It's had a repair to the wrist and it needs a new rod making for it. I've offered to do it, but apparently it's worth over 10 grand, so I'm rather loath to take that one home, but I will have a closer look at that in a bit. Apparently there's a 38 pistol that needs repairing around here somewhere as well, but I'll find that when I get to it. And over here, this is what he's given me so far today. We've got, apparently, that's a Smith & Wesson pump-up air rifle. I've got a Hatsan that has ceased to function. And if you remember from a couple of weeks ago, we had that Diana 54 that wasn't cocking. Well, now we've got it cocking, but the customer does actually want me to take it up to 27 joules. So we can do that. And he's given me a couple of sack moderators as well, which will be useful. Right, I'm going to have a little dig around, be back in a bit. I'm on my 3rd box of these so far. And I've found what I want. I've got a Nikon Pro Staff EFR, which is a nice scope. I'm probably going to have that one. And also there is this Simmons A-Tech, which was a bloody good scope in its day, 3.8 to 12 by 44. Good scope in its day. This one's looking a bit tired, so I'm not sure on that one yet. I'm going to keep digging. Wissen Field Special. In German. Apollo 2 start. Flex. Crikey O'Reilly. Conus M30. Look at the turrets on that. Use them as a walking stick. Oh now, here we go. Here we go. Optima 3-9 by 56, Japan. All appears to be working. Now, let's have a look in it. Oh man. It's missing the little sticky on bit on the top of the BDC turret. Image is absolutely pinch up. Now, this part, you're going to see me look down the wrong end of a scope. When I go in gun shops and do this, they always say, you're looking down the wrong end. If you look down the wrong end of a telescopic sight, you can see if there's any crap in there, any dust, any debris, any chipped lenses and things like that. Have a good old peer around, and that looks good. Now, it's got marks where it's been used, but apart from that, I mean, it's a what, 30-year-old scope, something like that. But I'm having that. Onwards. Oh, bloody hell! Double bubble. There's a silver one. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, that would have looked nice on my 17. It's a Tasco World Class Plus, which is a nice scope, but look at the state of it. Looks like somebody's thrown it down the stairs. I want a silver scope, but not that much. So what else we got in here? Hawk. There's a lot of big stuff. Not really a fan of big stuff. Big stuff has its place, but got some Apollos here. That's interesting. You see, there's a lot of Hawk stuff. Now, there's nothing wrong with Hawk stuff. I've had a lot of Hawk scopes. They don't particularly do anything for me. I don't know. I don't know if it's because they weren't really a brand when I was a teenager. Whereas Optima was. So I like Optima. Tasco was. I like Tasco. I don't think it's anything against Hawk, because I've had Hawk scopes and they are good scopes. It's just I don't get excited when I see a Hawk scope. That's different. It's glossy. Sometimes if you've got an older gun, you need a glossy scope to go on it. Otherwise it just looks wrong. Panamax. Who's he? Nico Sterling. Panomax. Panomax. Now, I've seen quite a few old German things in here. Zeiss, I've seen some Pekar, Berlins and all that kind of malarkey, the real top end stuff, but they're really old. And it's like, oh, it'd be lovely to have one, but I don't want to spend 150 quid on a scope that's 6x42 and I'm only going to be using it like for target shooting. Is 6 enough? I don't know. And it'd look odd on a more modern rifle as well, which means I might actually have to buy an old rifle. No rifles. No rifles. Oh, now there's a fussy reticule. Who's he? That's the Panamax. Nico Sterling Panamax. How much is it? Nah. Don't like it that much. Deerfield, Nico Sterling Platinum. Right, okay, I've been through 4 boxes of these now, and I've got down to 4 scopes. I've got the What's this one? This is the Optima Super Moonlighter, the 3 to 9 by 56. Weighs a bloody ton. I don't know, would that look good on my HW80? I think it should. I don't know if I should get it. I think I might just be being silly. You'll probably see it for sale very soon. I've got 2 Nikon Pro Staffs, an EFR. Oh no, that isn't. An EFR and a standard one. They're nice. I do quite like those, but they're both expensive. That one's going back. I'd rather have the EFR. So I'm down to 2 scopes. Where am I? Do I want the other Pro Staff? Now I'm down to 2 scopes and possibly this Simmons as well. No, I'm gonna have to rethink it. If I want one for the HW97, that's what I'm after, a scope for the 97. I think. The intention was if I could find a silver one, that'd go on the 17 HMR, and then I could take the Victor Hugo that's on the 17 HMR and put that on the 243. That's great, that would have been sorted. Then I was going to take the Moonlighter off the 80, put a Super Moonlighter on it, and put the Moonlighter on the Pro Sport. Oh, I don't know, I'm going to have to do another video just on what scope am I going to put on what gun. And just while we're here, this is actually out in the shop. So that's the racks of all the used ones that are actually for sale. Rifles, shotguns, accessories. Now these are actually express rifles. This is the heavy stuff for the bore and stuff like that. Then we've got the ammunition room. And my favourite, the toy room. This is where I spend most of my time. It's where you get all the good stuff. Let's see what pistols we've got at the moment. I shouldn't, because I'm not buying any. Oh, he's got 2 Lugers. Oh. I do want a Luger. A couple of race guns up there. Whatever the hell that is. No, apart from the Lugers, there's nothing that's particularly leaping out to grab me. What we got on the centre rack. Yeah. The next gun I get is probably going to be a 2.2 rimfire bolt action. I'm kind of torn. I've been looking at these for a little while. I've got the Certus there, a Hogsworth, was it Clockswell, Hogsworth or something? Basically a CZ in a fancy stock. Or another HW60. I've got one there, short and barrel with moderator, both nice. I don't know. I'll wait for him to have a sale before I buy one of them though.
TBT,
Wait,
tuning.
Wait, c'est moi. There we are, look. 20 confetti 12 bore cartridges. That'll be perfect for my birthday this evening. Cheers, Roman.
Cheers.
And that was a slapdash production for TBT Limited. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.